What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Watching Paint Dry here on Another Letdown. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the This Is Difficult video game podcast. I'll be one of your hosts. I'll be your only host this evening because Brody's got a thunderstorm. Yep. Power knocked out like 15 minutes before we were supposed to go live. So, oops. Can't control the weather. And we had to take last week off for a myriad of reasons. Both of us had stuff come up. And I got to take next week off because I'm going to be in the middle of the woods and have no signal anywhere. Anyway, this is the show where we hang out after we probably ought to have gone to bed on a Saturday night and paint through the ridiculous backlog of miniatures that we have to work through that we've accumulated over the years. From various game systems ranging from Warhammer all the way to the more obscure things like Firefly, or I've got a game called Besieged back here that I haven't touched yet. So right now I'm working on Batman Gotham City Chronicles, as well as a little bit of Marvel Crisis Protocol, and that's kind of what we're all working on. Of course, I say that as I'm the only one here. As with all the shows that we host on the Another Letdown Media channel, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So let's get down to painting. It's just me tonight, and I have on the docket a can of Bugman's Glow because I'm working on Bane. Bane times 2. I actually have 2 different models of Bane. One sort of, bog standard, this is what you get, what you see is what you get. And this one, of course, being like sort of the venom-infused behemoth. I'm going to try and paint them kind of at the same time because they're pretty much the same model. Let me open my kombucha, though. My voice is already getting dry. It's, I think I may have forgotten to turn the air conditioner off, too. Hopefully it's not too much of a bother. Doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem like it's picking up on the mic, so. Oh, gingerberry. Or, sorry, no, lemonberry. Best flavor. Okay, I'm gonna start with the little guy. Seems reasonable. As good a place as any to start. I gotta move my mic. And we're starting with the flesh because it's the biggest area. Then we'll move on into the pants and the metal bits after that. But we're gonna do flesh for both, and then pants for both, and just one step at a time. I've refreshed my wiping paper here, which is needed to happen. It was in dire need of it. I need a brush. That would help. I guess it's this one. Okay. Spent all day working through some of the side quests in Arkham Knight because we've been playing that on stream, and we finally got to the point where I kind of just needed to power through them. And felt good to sort of put those behind me. Still got a lot to go, but... And anything that has plot relevance that is going to show up, or like we're going to take down a major villain or something like that, I did save for stream, so I just pause the mission at the end so we can show what happens. Camera too close? Okay. I'll adjust the camera up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. I love this document camera. I can kind of move it wherever I want. Went to Record Store Day today. That was fun. Sort of. In so much as I hate people when I was in and out of there in 5 minutes. But I did manage to get the record I was after. That's a good thing. Come on, go in there. Thank you. Having worked on so much on the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, finding it difficult to transition back to a miniature that's been primed black. That's kind of my... Black primer is kind of my baseline, though. It does look like he's got gloves on, I think. Unlike the other... So the Gotham City Chronicles minis, I'm sticking pretty close to video game and or movie appearances in terms of their look. Mostly video game. But Bane is one of the few examples of a mini that I'm sort of going back to the comic books a little bit. In terms of colors. Just because I happen to like them better. I wonder if I can do like this. Totally can. Alright. Scoop myself a little bit closer. Juxtaposition between Sonic the Hedgehog music and painting Batman stuff is quite striking. Oh, whoops. Don't do that, you moron. I can't see very well where his flesh ends and where his pants begin. So I'm kind of guessing. I think I guessed right. Yeah, looks about right to me. Yeah, that seems good. Alright. Oh my god! Hello, Handelabra Games! Hello, everybody! I take it Spirit Island Saturday just finished up. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Paul. John. Did you win? Were you victorious? Did you save the island? One loss, one win. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I still have yet to... Hashtag blame John. Hey, RPD. How you doing, buddy? I still have yet to sort of find the solution to Spirit Island. This music reminds you of GeoWizard. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. Because I was feeling it today. Yeah, there you go. Dude, okay, so... You know the IRL Theodore tugboat that's been banging around Halifax for forever? Yes, he did. Like within the last week. I have wanted to see that thing in real life forever. It's like the ultimate submechanophobia like head trip. And one of my wife's best friends lives in a part of New York where he had to travel through and got to see it up close and personal, like really up close and personal. I was so freaking jealous. Like, oh my goodness. I have this over the... Yeah. It just hung out a lot of times. And I was like, that's the creepiest / coolest thing ever. I discovered this past year that I have like a low-grade submechanophobia. And like really low grade. So it comes off as more of a fascination to me than it does an actual fear. Go to bed, RPD. So yeah, one of these days I will see IRL Theodore, because it's just so weird and strange to me. Excuse me. For those who don't know, Theodore Tugboat was sort of a nautical-themed version of Thomas the Tank Engine. One of the weird things here was a big American aircraft carrier visited, and Theodore was one of the... Wait, really? That's so odd! I love that so much. Way to go, Theodore. Theodore Tugboat, yeah, was a Canadian Thomas the Tank Engine sort of thing, but it was all in Halifax Harbor, because they don't use their own boats for security reasons, I guess. That's... my gosh. Ah, it's so weird. It's so weird. And I love it so much. So now... Theodore's part of the conspiracy. So I've seen the IRL Thomas the Train, and that's creepy AF. There you go. Do Theodore's eyes move the way that the Thomas ones do? Because that really wigs me out. Yeah, exactly. He's always watching. And that's Theodore 2, right? That's the second one. Yeah, I don't think it's there. I don't think the other one exists anymore. I think they took it apart. There's a documentary kicking around YouTube on how they made Theodore 2. There were some problems, especially with the hat, from what I recall. All right, that's Flesh Tone down on Little Bane. Let's get Big Bane up here. All right, take care, John. Good to talk to you, man. RPD be nice. So I was saying at the top of the show that today was Record Store Day, and I picked up this beautiful thing, the DGs Hail Satin. It is the Foo Fighters performing Bee Gees covers. It's awesome. It's really cool. I'm obviously a huge Foo Fighters fan. So thank you to Dave and the boys for putting out something special for Record Store Day. And I went with my dad. So I love records. I've been record shopping with my dad for so many years. Like, I think the first time he took me record shopping, I was like 6 or maybe younger. And we've always gone to the same store. Shout out Pitchfork Records in Concord, New Hampshire. If you're in the area, definitely check it out. It's a great store. Guy who runs the place is a little bizarre, but that's fine. Aren't we all, Red RPD? Alright. Big Bane. And much like what we did on Joker, I'm going to ink this with the green. So you get the green flowing through the cracks, but also I'm going to highlight the top parts with green. Also, so his veins and stuff bulging out are going to have green. I'm hoping that does what I want it to. It probably won't. I might have to do some learning and growing. But that's alright. That would work so much better if Broody was here so I could bring back the Broody's blood has prevented him from being normal since birth bit. Nah, Broody's power's out. Like, literally 15 minutes before we were supposed to go live. Like, he had another Bane he was gonna do. And he texted me, like, 15 minutes ago, and he was like, so the power's out. I was like, oh, well, that's not conducive to streaming, is it? Oh, were you? Okay. And of course, Adam is otherwise engaged with selling his house, so. But his return is imminent. From what I understand, things are going well, so that's good. Things are also going well on the front of my own personal G14 classified top secret project that I'm not quite ready to talk about just yet, but soon. Soon TM. I'll put it this way, we had some very positive meetings yesterday. So in news on the down low, my connections to the Ninja Video Club has helped me find more, enjoy them while they last bootlegging streams. I recently found When showing Adam West Batman, nice. I have all of Adam West Batman. Love it so much. It always makes me wonder, these people who are just like, I'm just gonna create a Twitch account and burn it to the ground by showing illegal and copyrighted stuff. It's like, what are you doing? But hey, you know, you do you, right? Ah, twitchy eyes. Ah. It's certainly one of the least dangerous ways of getting the thrills of being an outlaw. Yeah, I suppose yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. So I got into this really frustrating bit of Arkham Knight yesterday. It was one of those stupid, like, defuse the bomb missions. And it was, like, the hardest one. Most of them I didn't have problems with. I was just like, yeah, alright, I'm here. Let's snap this bomb in half. In, out, gone. But this one, just, like, I tried, had to be 30 times. And they got me every single time. And I was like, what is this madness? I went to bed very angry. But, like, I knew I had to get up early this morning for Record Store Day, so I was like, alright, I gotta go to bed, I gotta go to bed. I woke up this morning, fired up the game, huge sigh, like, okay, let's do this. Back to the grind. Got it. First try. 3, 2, 1. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Oh my god! Yes! I'm not even going to send you to bed on that one. That one was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wall plaid, RPD. Very wall plaid. That is... Wow. I'm impressed, man. Nice thing about Bane wearing a luchador mask is I don't have to paint, like, there's not face details to worry about. Just a bit of white, bit of red, bing bang boom. Busy day tomorrow, so there will be no Tales from the Archive again. I feel so bad, but so much going on in my life right now. Something's got to give, and unfortunately it has to be Tales from the Archive. And then, of course, I'm camping next weekend, so there won't be one then either, but I'm going to try really hard on Monday to pre-record one, so that at least there's something. So much flesh tone. These are a pretty easy model, though. All things being equal. The problem I'm going to run into tonight, though, I can tell you right now, without Adam and Broody to tell me, hey, we need to stop, I'm worried that I'm going to go long, and I have to be up early tomorrow. So I'm going to try and call it after almost exactly 2 hours tonight. Just because... life. I've got brunch at my sister's tomorrow, and then dinner at my parents'. And then the podcast. Might be another Josh has to be the voice of reason because Zach is intoxicated podcast. We'll try to avoid that. Food, and maybe if we're lucky, we can convince the podcast to also be about food. I will do. Il Alimento is difficult. Dude, I was one of the few people who loved Il Alimento. I thought it was some of their best work, but I think on some level, that boils down to like I know Christopher and Adam well enough to understand when they're goofing and kind of going off the rails with it. I'm gonna be responsible once again for garnering a huge heel turn. Garnering a huge heel heat. Dude, I have so many games. Like, I played so many games between the last time I was on the show and now. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Next. Very, very, very dark blue paints. I think we're going to go with Cantor blue here. Once again, GW. Not a sponsor per se, but might as well be. Not unlike GT's Kombucha. Not a sponsor, but Dave, let's talk. Tonight I am drinking my personal favorite, Lemon Berry. It's so good. It's like a Raspberry Arnold Palmer, just better. And with only 16 grams of sugar. All natural sugar, too. Nothing added. Take a look at some stuff real quick. See, this is where I would prefer to have Broody or Adam around. Does Bane get blue or black? I can do either one. Considering Corvus Black here instead of the blue. Okay. Adam says black. So I guess we'll go with black. Hey, there's a pot of melon oil here. Wonder where that came from. Legitimately, I have no idea. Alright. We will do Corvus Black. I'm starting to wonder if I ever stopped being the heel since my introduction. I started out asking the dumb joke questions on the letters page. I was the one responsible for the other show's episodes. And now the stuff I've been coming up to recently, I don't think I can heel turn since I've just implied that I was ever anything but. RPD, you know we love you. Oh. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Okay, sorry. Oh, cheaper. No. I know, to me, this is the show where I'm out of character and can thus refer to other show me as a character. I mean, let's be honest here, RPD, you've definitely heel turned on me a couple of times too. But I get what you're saying. Actually, I guess that's mostly in context with This Is Difficult. Okay, I have an idea here. And it may backfire horribly on me. I'm wondering what'll happen if once I get this quote-unquote black down, just really dark gray, what'll happen if I put Drakenhof Nightshade over the top of it instead of Melon Oil. Legitimately, I have no idea. Which is just really dark gray. Cute Lego movie Batman. It's an illusion, Michael. That's the only Will Arnett I have, I'm sorry. I can also do, I gotta find out who this Hermano guy is. Hey, turtles! I'm a little worried that my leg is bleeding. I haven't stopped to look. And it cuts out. What? Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta take a look at my leg real quick. I'll be right back.
Alley Cat Blues.
Okay, sorry. I caught my leg on the desk when I was going to sit down, and got a huge gash in it. But I'm fine. I super glued it back together, and we're fine. No, it wasn't that bad. So I've spent the last few weeks on thinking more than anything else, figuring out stuff like what would drive Heritage to do the overbearing and over-controlling stuff in the Hearts timeline. And I actually have a really simple answer to the event, to what event could inspire him to do that, and it's one that's even inevitable post-Oblivion. Nice. What, pray tell, is it? The death of Haka. Yeah, okay, yep, sure. That tracks. That completely tracks.
Sewer surface.
I'm gonna take a look at other pictures here. Okay. He does have gloves on, allegedly, but I don't think he's supposed to in this model. That's frustrating. The reference for this model definitely shows him with fingerless gloves on, but it was not sculpted that way. Which means I have to bust the Bugman's Glow back out a second time. But that's fine, we'll finish the gray first. Itch. Ow. I'm fine. Alright, that should be it for the gray here. Let's go to the other, go to the small bane. I can definitely see him thinking, I was the American ideal, he was the human ideal. I guess I'm gonna have to be the new human ideal and get a little out of control captain in the future. Yeah, absolutely. Totally.
Technodrome. Let's kick shout.
Odd character. Whoa. I love that they've sculpted Bane's pants to be, like, stretchy for when he hulks out. How absurd. Legitimately, I'm not entirely certain as to how to highlight these pants. A lot of this actually comes from me realizing that while he has lost plenty of fights, the books will do everything they can to never allow him to lose an argument if there's any witnesses. Well, I mean, we assume that, RPD. Obviously, the books don't exist, so we'll never know for sure. Or are you talking the Heartsarth books? Which also don't exist, but are at least a little bit more. Word missing. But you know what I mean. Really? I don't think he's that pompous. Like, we've seen him lose arguments to his daughter. That was mentioned on the letters page a couple weeks ago.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
I guess what's nice about this medium is we are all free to interpret the characters that exist as we so choose. But I guess where I would definitely make that assumption about Superman, I would not necessarily about Legacy. I don't know. So I somehow managed to wreck the zipper on my pants this morning. My shorts. That was an interesting experience. Just popped in half. Just broke, like a backpack. Slightly elsewhere, I finally have a firm grip on how the multi-character thing is going to work. Nice! Go on. I guess I'm going to paint his hands. Much as I think he should be wearing gloves.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
So as villains, each of the practice villains will have their own villain sheet, and I actually think even as heroes, they all just have full sheets with commonalities, rather than Frankensteining together a 6 or 7 sub-sheet character. Okay. So, yeah. There's one. And blue again. He thinks that maybe I have too many paints on my desk. Alright, there's that one. Just knock them right into the pile of other crap on my desk.
Neon Knight Riders.
And together I have in fact figured out a single name for them all, and it's this bizarre one-man team. Oh. Simulacra. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's actually a really cool name. I like that a lot. I'm gonna continue to push paints onto the floor. Or onto my lap, as it were.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
Starving. Which, what? I guess that's a good point. They always seem to have pizza. I don't think he said starving. Alright, well... much as I wasn't thrilled about having to do it, his hands are painted. Every personality, barring the original, is created by the influence of someone, from Jack Harth to apostate Dr. Oberon, possibly more, and thus each are a representation of the unreal, aka a simulacra. Yeah. Did you see the FP3 poster, RPD? By the way. Looks dope, doesn't it? Alright. I guess metal bits next? Is the next biggest thing. It's time to bust out our old friend Leadbelcher, which I probably need more of, now think about it. Not immediately. I have enough to get through this project, but probably not anymore. Do I have any more? Have I already purchased it? Does not appear so. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so it's going to be the collar, the knee pieces, the edges of his wristamajigs, and on this one, the hoses will be... Actually... Okay, come with me on this journey. I'm going to paint the hoses silver on all of these, and then I'm going to use a technical over the top that's going to turn it green on the other one. And some dry brushing. Adam's saying last time that there's not going to be an additional creation tools. That actually frees me up to start making the pieces of Simulacra. Yeah. To the best of my knowledge, there is not going to be any more creation tools in the Guy's book. I don't know if that holds true for the subsequent books or not. I think they actually mentioned on the Kickstarter something about a flaws system for Darkwatch, but the Guy's book is the one that deals with the stuff that matters to Simulacra. Yeah. So I actually do hate working with silver paint. We even piloted for a while a way of doing Space Marines without silver because it was bothering all of us so much. And my reasoning is that silver paint behaves oddly. I can't really explain it. It's like stickier than normal. I think they actually mentioned on the... Oh, yeah. I've already said that. That Titan container is going to be green. test menu real quick. Actually got the perfect one right over here. Alright, so this random dark elf that I've had kicking around on my table forever. I'm gonna paint his sword real quick. Because I want to see what happens when I do a specific thing. I think he's been sitting on my desk for probably 5 years. At least. Okay. Cool. And he's off to the side. I can finish Banes. And he's going to serve as a test bunny. I want to see what happens when I do a specific thing. We all know what happens when a toad gets struck by lightning and you don't need to test it. Not that specific thing. That's disgusting, RPD. So as the build begins, I'm already making weird decisions because Simulacra are weird characters. Simulacra are weird, yeah. This time it's considering using focused as an approach for a non-powered character. Oh my god. Looks like he's about to be killed by a child with a huge arm. The Dark Elf, you mean? It could be worse? Because, I mean... Oh, he has his huge arm. I hate it when they sculpt like this. It's so annoying. He's a stepping stone in Morty's healing process. Alright, there's one side. Oh, I guess still do his knee pads? Why is he wearing knee pads? What on earth does Bane need knee pads for? This particular, like, what I'm doing right here brings back so many painful memories of painting dozens of Space Marines. He needs knee pads so that when he does a superhero land. But Bane's not... Oh, yeah. He definitely does do the three-point landing a fair amount. Even as a villain. Deadpool told us that superhero landings are bad on the knees. This is true! You know, I actually asked my doctor about that. It came up in a casual conversation. Just for full context there. I didn't just like randomly walk into my doctor's office and be like, hey. It could be worse. Have you seen Black Widow yet? No? Okay. Then I won't go there. Probably won't. Okay. Well, do you mind if I do? So I'm going to assume you don't mind if I. Okay, spoilers are fine. Yelena kind of almost breaks the fourth wall a little bit. For anybody who's not into spoilers and would like me to avoid that, I'm fine. I'm going to try and be a little cagey. It kind of bugged me.
Oh, that was the big one. Duh.
I'm an idiot. And it's about the same thing. Yes, yeah. She touched the fourth wall. That's a great way of putting it. I had not ever considered putting it that way. That is incredibly accurate. Refresh this brush. It's getting kind of gummy. Go to bed, RPD! Oh my god. That's terrible. Oh man. Hey RPD, did you see that there is a Game Grumps Phoenix Wright game that just came out today? No, it did not surprise me in any way, shape, or form. I was like, yep, yeah, that tracks. That is the world we live in. Side skirt's the only skirt that's acceptable with the kilt. You must learn the bagpipes. Not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the bagpipes. Like, unironically, I think it's a really cool sound. we had a guy when I ran cross country. We hired a guy to stand up at the top of the tallest hill. Yeah, right. On the course and play the bagpipes. And he was really good. And so, like, for whatever reason, most of the time in cross country, the girls' team ran first, and then the guys' team ran after. For whatever reason, that was reversed in the state meet. So for states, I can't remember what his name was. I want to say it was like Sean or something like that. Would stand up. He'd go to the top, and while we were running, he would. Oh no! Yeah, no, that's right. While we were running, he would just play himself. And when the girls ran, all of us like would the top of the hill was a ski lift, and we would like climb up on top of the ski lift and bang on it. Although one year we did bring guitars and basses and stuff and played Dropkick Murphys covers at the top. Then we got told we're not allowed to do that anymore. For high areas, you have to play the alpine horn, the didgeridoo. I mean, there were horns, just not an alpine horn. Yeah. Like down under. Down under. I can't do Australian accent very well. Oh, come on. Losing my grip on the model. Alright. Why does it look like Bane is doing a bad dab? Right? It does! It really does! I do a fair amount of complaining about the sculpts for Gotham City Chronicles. Like, I bought the game, I saw it at Gen Con, I'm like, oh, this is really dope. It's Batman. I want to paint like I saw Nightwing painted. I'm like, oh my god, I need that. And then like it arrived and it sat on my shelf for a long time before I started doing the show. And no, you are totally correct. You are absolutely correct. It does. And once I started painting it, I realized that the sculpts are actually really bad. They're too small. First of all. So if you look at like Marvel Crisis Protocol, they're significantly bigger. And so much easier to paint as a result. And the detail, like, they cut in a little too far on the sculpts in a lot of places. So it looks funky. Admittedly, the like named characters are significantly better than the just generic thugs that I was painting a while ago. YouTube.com/Another Letdown CF is where you can find those. All my painting videos are archived because fun times. Yeah, those ones are just really, really trashy. And I complained about them a lot. RPD can attest to that. Thug with gun. Oh my god! Thug with gun. I forgot about Thug with gun. Yeah, that was a good one. Sheer force of will RPG. Trying very hard to block things out. Nah, I just wasn't thinking about it. Of course I remember Johnny Charisma. I found another Johnny Charisma Easter egg today when I was playing. And possibly a better shot for us to base his Hero Forge mini on. It's looking more and more like Johnny Charisma might be the first thing that comes off my 3D printer. Because I gotta do JTRO and LDub. Or, sorry, I've already done JTRO and LDub. I gotta do KCDC and BLT. For FP Fest, and I think that's gonna happen, like... You think the sculpts is your ally? You merely adopted the sculpts I was born into and molded by. Got me with the Bane quote. Well done, it could be worse. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying is, I think that because... Yeah, it really does. Unlike the forced one that I put on Twitter when I went live. Yeah, so I think FP Fest is going to happen like right around the same time as the move. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. Get it on the flip side. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ooh. That didn't work. Let's do a thing off screen real quick. You literally just saw me do on the other mini. I just need to make them match. Okay, I'm kind of proud of that quote. So many similarities to minifigures. Yeah, for real. I'm actually really impressed. Bollocks. Alright, now for the figuring out did this work. Alright, so I have this this paint over here. It's a technical, Citadel technical, called Hex Wraith Flame. Of course it's going to get keyed out. Put it down here. It's called Hex Wraith Flame. And I think this will give us a Venom-like effect when painted over silver. So we're going to find out. And that's going to inform our next move. And the way we're going to test that is that Dark Elf that I started earlier. We'll see how this does. I would say that works kind of exactly the way I had hoped it would. Wow. Hex Wraith Flame. Hex Wraith apparently is something from Warhammer Fantasy now? I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for, honestly. So if I go ahead then and do... Oh wait, I need to actually put down the silver first. In that area. Because I didn't bother. learning and growing. That tastes terrible. Alright. I can also see Bane being a boss monster for Mad Max. Yeah, right? For real. Ugh. God, what did I do? I licked my brush. Technically, probably shouldn't do that. Did anyway. Oh, God, that's delicious. It could be worse. That is true. Holy inferiority complex, Batman! How is my self-esteem so low that I'm the sidekick in my own fantasy? It could be worse, Robin. You could be Alfred the Butler. Damn you, sir. Okay, so I'm working with a slightly wet brush here, which I don't love. And I just whacked my mic out of the way. Come back here. But it's actually making the silver paint flow sort of differently. Hey, I didn't write the line. You can blame Bill Lawrence on that one. Oh, for God's sakes, this one didn't work at all. For one thing, Alfred can sass Batman. Yeah, nobody other than Alfred can sass Batman. Goodness knows Robin has tried. Well, limited consequences, right? Actually, I guess it really... Oh, crud. I missed a giant chunk of flesh. Whoops! Oh, that's gone well. All right, well, that's fine. We can that can be repaired. And the music stopped again. Donkey Kong. This is why I don't think we've had Donkey Kong on the show yet. RPD. I'll give you 3 guesses who helped me curate this playlist, and the first 2 don't count. No, it was not Adam. Yep, that is true. Radium paint would be real bad. Paul is also not the right answer, but you're very close now. It is absolutely Josh. Oh, it could be worse. Thank you for joining the followers. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We do all kinds of stuff here. We do miniatures painting, obviously. We do video games. We do cooperative tabletop board games. Whole bunch of stuff. And we are part of the This Is Difficult podcast network. This Is Difficult broadcasts Sunday nights every week over on the Ryugami-san channel. We talk about video games and other things, mostly just video games. Alright, that's significantly better. Alright. I need to drop down a brush size, because the next thing we are doing is the mask, which means red and white. And RPD does stuff that makes no sense until you've done some catching up on our lore. Yes, RPD has created the the This Is Difficult cinematic universe. In which we are all little more than parodies of ourselves, which I personally love. I think it's wonderful. Alright, so now this Hexwraith flame is dried. I think that is absolutely exactly what we want Venom to look like. Or, yeah. So, I'm very happy with that. It's a good call, good learning and growing. That's what we're all about here. We do learning and growing. We make things happen. Alright, yes, the mask. Okay. So the ones, so a lot of them nowadays are like silver, but this is very clearly the luchador style mask. So I'm going old school. I'm going comic book style. I'm going with white, or like an off-white, sort of slightly. So Korax white here. I just made it a serious thing, even before I showed up, This Is Difficult was already a network. Yeah, that's true. Well, especially if you think about how far back gaming goes together for, well, Paul and Adam specifically. RPD, Random Production Department. RPD. It could be worse. You are going to fit right in here on this channel. That's hysterical. And I love it so much. RPD, should we start taking bets on how quickly It Could Be Worse gets sent to bed? One of our jokes here on the channel is if you make a bad pun, you get sent to bed. Adam is working on new emotes for that, but he's very busy, so. Right now our channel emotes are Ninja Goalie for when I get out of a situation that I probably shouldn't, usually game related. Cog Baboon for when I make a stupid mistake, or specifically, well, anyway. And Lambent Mayonnaise is just kind of a catch-all. Getting sent to bed is a good thing. It's a good thing. That's our favorite. We love bad puns around here. We have a guy called Blink who shows up a lot and makes some of the best puns I've ever seen in my life. Comes with the title of Positive Troll. Oh, this is really hard to see. I'm going to try and get the outline of this off camera real quick. Okay. I can see what I'm doing now. Oh, what the bad sculpt. It's all lopsided. Looks like he's been through a slice and dice. Alright, hold on. What the crap? It's all like melted. That is literally how that was sculpted. It's so bad. I can't even. I can fix it in post, but that's ugh. Come on. It's perfect. After he got in a tussle with Batman. Yeah, okay, all right. We can justify our way out of it. I'm with you. He just had his face rearranged by the bat. This one is much better. Like, I can already see it. It's much better. So it could be worse. I think I think your logic holds. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Little Bane looks great. Like, my goodness. Looks rad. So I'm happy. Big Bane just, I don't know what to think there. I don't know what they did. Your logic that it's that his face is rearranged by Batman. Logic in air quotes, yo. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Next. Right. The red dots in his eyes. This is going to be tricky, but we can repair it with... Ow! Ow! It's like popped my toe. Not sure how that happened. Here we go. Little red dot. All it's going to take. Come on. Oh my god. I think I just first tried it. That looks great. Another one. Yes, it did totally hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, adding the red to his eyes actually made this one look a lot nicer too. Doesn't look quite as much like a horse. Like Beta Ray Bane. What the crap? Sorry, I'm just inspecting the models real quick. I'm gonna do their bases while I'm considering my next step. Yeah, this is okay. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. This is still Donkey Kong Country 3 music, but apparently there's a Mario song in it. Oh, where's the bigger brush? Bigger brush, bigger brush. Can I go bigger than that? I can. Or you can say the excuse that Bane was rushed and did not fully dry and mask in the dryer. Fairly easy technique on these bases, just Mechanicus Standard Gray, wash it with Agrax Earthshade, dry brush with a little Terminatus Stone. Or is it? No, yeah. Yeah, but this is Super Nintendo, so is the Mario Castle theme ripped from Donkey Kong? I don't think so. Like some 50s diner music going here. It's amazing what a nice bass will do to make a model really sing. Let's face it, everything's ripped from something because it saves money. Yeah, it's true. We have reached the age of time where new ideas just do not exist anymore. Which is not, I mean, not strictly true, but like, it's pretty true. I like making bases more than painting the minis itself. I used to be that way, and then I gotta say, like, having done this show for over a year now and been painting almost every single Saturday, most of the time with other people. We have two other guys who co-host the show, but they're both indisposed tonight. I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot, and my skills have improved dramatically. Even just looking at, like, this is a mini that a dark elf that I painted years ago. Get him on camera. Come on, get on camera. There he is, and that's a pretty good model, and I'm pretty happy with it. But if you look at something that I've painted more recently, it's like it's really. I did say the magic word second trigger learning and growing. Here you go. That's what we're all about here at Another Letdown. We're all about learning, growing, improving ourselves, and doing the best we can. I can go get one of my minis, maybe. If I can get one that's within arm's reach. I don't think I have one. But I mean, you can see, just like my technique has improved. I can kind of fake like I know what I'm doing. But we enjoy it. It's really good to hang out with. It's painting is so much easier when you have people to hang out with. So like, whether I've got people in chat like I do tonight, or whether I have Adam and Mike hanging out and painting with me at the same time, either way or both, it's quite nice. It's nice to have an outlet to talk to me. And and the good music. I mean, that just had to happen when I started the show. Because when I started the show, it was like tonight. It was just me, and it was actually Adam's suggestion that we all do it together. And he did it for a little while, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes. And then he had to go do something else. It was really a huge bummer. But Mike stuck around. And so Mike and I have been doing this for almost a year together. And Adam came back very recently because of, basically, he calls it wife-mandated fun time. Adam's a professional artist. He's the artist for the board game Sentinels of the Multiverse. And he burns himself out a lot. So his wife was like, hey, go paint. All right, so there's a couple of bits of this that I'm not over the moon about. Particularly the boots and where his hands and gauntlets sort of touch. Was it that big a bummer though? If Adam didn't leave, I wouldn't have been able to get into that with my creative projects on this show. No. It was a bummer that he had to leave. It was not a bummer that, you know. Maybe this will work. I don't know. All right. We'll go back to Corvus Black and see what happens here. Excuse me. It occurs to me I was using a bigger brush. Whoops! Get in there. Correct, yes. And it's nice that since he's been back, RPD, you've had other projects to work on, which is kind of cool. Just before I went live today, I was re-watching some old episodes of The Grand Tour. It's one of my favorite shows. We played the Grand Tour video game on stream here. My God, RPD, was that 2 years ago? It was, wasn't it? That was 2019. Oh my God. Time, man. Where does it go? Which means that the whole time we were playing that, I was fighting with my old capture card. Yeah, it's true. We do have a lot of fun around here. And only coming up on more. We got Mass Effect coming right around the corner. We've got The Medium for Halloween, our Halloween stream this year. Sentinels of Freedom. I promised Blink I'd do Sentinels of Freedom. I still got to do that. Okay, so these gauntlets worked. The other ones did not. I don't know why. Okay, I think I gotta go harder with the Bugman's Glow. It looks like. I held it off screen. Whoa, and into the light. I want to get up to through inking on these before I call it quits for the night. We got about 10 minutes to do it. Oh dear, Sentinels of Freedom. I'm going to have to pregame myself into character when that game comes around. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be soon, RPD. Like, I really want to do it, give it a full Monday. I can't do it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. As much as I want to. I just have too much to do. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how these minis are coming out. As far as Gotham City Chronicles minis are concerned. Alright, that looks pretty dope. Gonna hit with some ink. Actually, do I want to patch up a thing? Yeah, I do. Ugh, get over there. Let's patch up. Missed a spot with the lead belcher. You know, most of the time I say that you use black primer and it hides a lot of mistakes, but I think I've started to notice more mistakes having painted with white primer for so long. I did just get in Rocket and Groot. I'm very excited to paint them. Probably going to do them off camera. Because I've got quite a backlog of Crisis Protocol minis that need to be done. At this point. And they're very easy. By comparison. Okay. All right, rock and roll. Time for inking. Go get my ink brush. There it is. A little Bane. I need Null and Oil, Flesh Shade, Earthshade. Okay. There's a lot of Null and Oil going on. Oh, damn it. Which did not work at all. Went with the ninja approach instead of focused. Nice. I'm a fan. You gonna hit us with that modified lamb mayonnaise RPD? I'm using Null and Oil. Oh, your subs run out. Oh no. Where's Kirk when we need him? That's all right, man. No worries. Have to say in retrospect that was easier than I thought. Alright, there's one for Null and Oil. This guy just slop a bunch all over his clothes, or what limited clothes he's wearing. Null and Oil to the rescue, once again. Adam defines this as cheat mode, and I agree. It's the best. Or easy mode, or whatever it was he said. Alright, the Flesh Shade is next, and I need to do this one. I'm glad I have to do this one first, because I also want to get the green down. You. Put them there. The other backups. This Flesh Shade. There we go. Look at this muscle-bound wackadoodle. I got them all there. Other guy. Oop, whack the mic. It's not a game we're playing tonight. Not playing whack-a-mole with microphones. Almost done. Alright, just the Agrax Earthshade left on him. God, that's good. just slop it on here. One. All right, there's that. Now, la pièce de résistance. Remember that green I was talking about? Ye olde Hexwraith Flame. A little shake. They advise shaking this one like every single time. Don't really know why. Because I've never not done it. My guess is it separates. So paint that on the Titan or the Venom tubes. Oops. While smudging the shade that I literally just put down seconds ago. Absolutely working a treat. Loving it all the doodah day. And of course the main tank as well. Okay, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. And we'll do the same thing on the other one, except the lead tanks this time are not going to get it because he's not juiced up yet. So it's just all inside here. There we go. All right, I was really hoping that this would dry before I had to kill it. But it's not going to. And I'm okay with that. So, as we stand, we have two, count them, two very good starts on Bane. There's one and two. Two of them. Two Banes. There they are. I think they're looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them for now. I will probably finish these off camera, considering that next week we will be off because I'm going camping. I'm going to be lost in the woods for 4 days with my family. And one last time the big minis for you. Yeah, so my wife and my sister and her best friend and all our little family are going away for the week. So no streams at all from me next week. Sorry about that. Wish it were different. No, I don't wish it were different. I need to go on vacation. It's important. So I will be back for the podcast, I hope. So I shouldn't miss another episode of that. But as we proved last week, Paul and Josh can kind of hold their own without a voice of reason. It doesn't work very well. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. This was a blast. Thanks for chatting. RPD, it could be worse. Margaret P, etc. Much appreciated. I mean, I would do this without you guys, but it makes it so much easier to have you guys here. So I will talk to you in 2 weeks, and it's going to be great. Well, I'll probably have these Bane minis finished, so I'll show them off. Just remind me. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night, day, whatever it happens to be, and be well. Bye.